So LeBron came back, first game against Utah, and I think I got a little different take than what other people are seeing. I want to speak to value. In everything you do in this world, it comes down to value, right? So, as far as value goes, LeBron James is the best connective tissue in the NBA. And, let me scratch that. I'll put it like this. He is amongst the best connective tissue, and he is the best connective tissue on the Lakers team. When we were watching the first, 13 games of the season, it was Luka going off and Austin Reeves going off. They did not act as connective tissue. Let me tell you something. Last night against Utah, the best stretch of basketball was when Luka was out. I think Austin may have been in some of the time, but Luka was out in the second half, and LeBron was steady picking the other team apart. Everyone felt like they were involved in the game. You didn't know where the next shot was going to come from. And that is how you feel when you watch Oklahoma City play. Oklahoma City, when you look at them play, it's not necessarily that they have a bunch of great players at a bunch of different positions. That's not their value. Their value is that they're able to get the most out of everyone. It feels like everyone is involved. It feels like they just got a bunch of really good players. Now, if those players were to go to another team with another system and maybe one or two superstars, I guarantee you they wouldn't look as good. What LeBron did last night is he just acted as connective tissue. And what I agree with a lot of the talking heads, right? I agree with them in that LeBron played really well. Yes, I agree with that. But it's his connective tissue. That was his value. He's not the muscle. He's the joint that connects the muscle. He's the ligaments that connect the muscles. You see what I'm saying? And that's what was so interesting about last night. So LeBron comes back and we're all wondering, well, what are we going to see? One, dude is old as dirt, right? Does he still have it? Could he still do it? I think that question looks like it was answered. He still has it. He looked fantastic physically. But what role was he going to settle into? And what I saw last night was an energy in the ball that I had not seen over the first 13 games of the season. And this is the other thing I want to make sure people understand. Utah is a bad team. They're not a very good team. With that being said, they're 5-8. And there are a bunch of NBA players on the Utah roster. Period, point blank. If you came out and you slouched, you were going to lose to them. And in the first half, you saw the Lakers getting acclimated, and it looked like the Lakers had the possibility of losing to them. In the second half, you saw the Lakers pretty much acclimated to a huge personality coming back like LeBron James. And all of a sudden, Utah didn't look like they could win anymore. Throughout the first portion of this season, throughout the games that we've played so far, I have not seen the team ready to receive the ball and ready to shoot like they were when LeBron James was in the game last night. And what I liken LeBron to is Scottie Pippen. I liken him to Tyrese Haliburton. Those guys, when you look at their numbers, okay, yeah, they got great assist numbers. But when you look at what they do offensively, you could almost maybe justify saying that just on paper, saying that these guys aren't that good. Maybe not as good as the credit they're given. But once you see them on the court, fuck the paper, once you see them on the court, then you get it. And I've seen a bunch of Lakers play good this year. I've seen Lakers get hot, right? Austin Reeves got super hot at the beginning of the year. I made a video saying he's not as good as this 30-point per game plus pace he's playing at. Austin Reeves is not that good. But what you saw last night, though, were guys just ready to receive the ball once LeBron got in that game. Did that have something to do with the Utah defense? I'm sure it did. But at 5-8, if Utah was that poorly on defense, was that bad on defense, they would be I don't know, 2-11. Whatever Utah's doing, however they choose to play, they're 5-8. And that's what you have to take them as. A 5-8 team or a 5-7 team prior to last night. So, when I look at LeBron and what LeBron did, I have to take this into account too. This has to be stated. You have DeAndre Ayton, and I think people are underestimating the value of DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton is, in a sense, part of our big three. Our big three being LeBron, Luka, and DeAndre Ayton. I use that term for brevity. I use that term because it's a term that the audience understands. Okay? I am not necessarily in favor of a quote-unquote big three. What I'm saying is that DeAndre Ayton is playing that well. And when you see him next to LeBron, he looks even better. He looks even more like an option. You see, when Luka is playing, when Austin is playing, and those guys are doing their thing, there are two option players on the court. And that's Luka and Austin. When LeBron is playing, it looks like everyone is an option, which means that the Lakers are now impossible to guard. Now, like I said before, it's one game. But the reason why I'm making this video, as opposed to making this video after the Lakers play 4 or 5 games with LeBron, is because LeBron is that big of a personality. But yeah, I wanted to make this video just to let it be known that what LeBron is as connective tissue, right? If you have, the ankle bones connected to the foot bone, the knee bones connected to the leg bone, all that shit, right? That dude, when he has the ball in his hands, at least last night, there was an energy in the team that I hadn't seen the whole year. We were winning. We came into the game, 10-4? But I had not seen that energy in the ball the whole year. And even on shots that, like Jake LaRavia was 1 for 10 2 games ago. Marcus Smart 1 for 10 2 games ago. I saw them catch passes from LeBron, and I knew they were going to hit them. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the way LeBron plays, or at least the way he played last night, I hope he doesn't settle into it's Austin's turn, Luka's turn, now it's my turn type mentality. I hope he carries this forward. But the way LeBron plays, you're not just standing around waiting to get the ball. I would have been super curious to see how Dalton Connect played last night in that second half when Luka was out. Because, in my opinion, it's what Dalton Connect has kind of been waiting for. Early in the season last year, when Dalton Connect was kicking ass, he was given the green light. He wasn't just standing in the corner waiting to receive the ball. And that's what I saw from the guys who had a chance to play last night with LeBron. They weren't just standing in the corner waiting to receive the ball. Now, DeAndre Ayton. Look, this is what I think. I think the Lakers got about 4.5 guys that need to be on the court at any one time. Right now, what are the need to be on the court at any one time type of guys, right? Well, we know it's Luka, we know it's Austin, and we know it's LeBron. Ideally, you like to have 2 of those guys on the court at any time. But I think that with DeAndre Ayton, you want to have, he could be one of those guys. In other words, if you have LeBron and DeAndre Ayton on the court, you're cool. Austin, DeAndre Ayton, you're cool. Luka, DeAndre Ayton, you're cool. You could rest the other 2. I mean, his value is actually going up. And when I see LeBron play and he knows he got that target right there, man, it's a different thing, man. And because of that, I think that the Lakers could be at least as good as Denver. Denver, I think, is number 2 in the West right now. The Lakers could be at least as good as Denver. And I think that they're going to give Oklahoma City a run for their money. Assuming they stay healthy, assuming they continue to grow, they're going to give Oklahoma City a run for their money. I think that's about all I got for this video. I don't know. I'm super encouraged. I'm super encouraged because LeBron gets it. The dude gets it. The dude sees what the team needs, and he is filling that role to a T. In the very much the same way a Scottie Pippen would or a Tyrese Haliburton would. Those guys weren't necessarily the biggest scorers in the NBA, but there was one season where when Michael Jordan retired, Scottie Pippen was at least one of the top 3 players in the league. Period, point blank. He was one of the top 3 players in the league, and you saw what he sacrificed of himself in order to be the connective tissue to get Chicago to championship level. And that's what I saw from LeBron last night. Again, it's one game. It's not against a very good team. But if he understands what this team needs and he's able to fulfill it, yo, man, sky's the limit, you guys. And I'll tell you one other thing, too. When LeBron came back, it let me know that if there is a trade to be made, the Lakers need to make it. The Lakers got the assets. And one other thing real quick. Rui Hachimura, I said the Lakers got 4.5 of those guys. Rui is one of those guys that let him play with LeBron a little bit more. He was already kicking ass with Luka there. But let him find his spot a little bit more. And it's going to seem like that dude is just steady killing everybody, man. He's that good. Anyway, this is Pure Uncut Lakers. Please like and subscribe. I'll hit you up next time.